This is Hassan, and this is also Hassan right now. How many of you remember the story I posted 6 months ago, April 25, when I met a 6-year-old boy that had one leg, hawking buns on the street? Yes, I didn't understand what I was saying. A child, barely 6, balancing on one leg with a tray of buns on his head. I was on my way to the gym that morning, but when I saw him, I couldn't move forward. Something in me broke. I stopped, reversed the car, and walked towards him. When I asked him how much the buns you were carrying was, he said 200 each. I bought everything. Then I asked the question that shattered me. What happened to your leg? He told me he was hit by a bikeman while returning from school, and that his leg fell off instantly. Since that day, he hasn't been back to school. Instead, this 6-year-old became the breadwinner for his family, hawking and begging money on the street just to send the money home for his siblings to go to school. Very sad story. That day, I took him to the market, changed his clothes, bought him food, and asked him where he lived. He took me there, and what I saw broke me all over again. Hassan was sleeping under a table. Beside the bridge where some Hausa people selling fruit keep their goods. That's where he called home. Rain, sun, mosquito, all this were his reality. I found out that his dad died long ago, and his mother was living in a remote village in the north without any business. She couldn't care for him, so this boy with one leg had to care for himself and for his mother and siblings. I asked him, Hassan, how would you feel if you could walk again on 2 legs? He smiled and said, Auntie, I'll be very happy. That smile became my mission. I started looking for hospitals that could help him. The first hospital told me one leg would cost 5 million naira. I cried. I wasn't ready for that kind of expense, but I couldn't give up on him. I kept searching. That's how I found Ifan Health, a hospital on the mainland. When I took Hassan there, we were welcomed with love. Doctors examined him and explained something I didn't know earlier. Because the bones were still growing as a child, he would need surgery before he could get a prosthetic leg. That began months of hospital visits, Ibobi Hospital, Lasuto, another private hospital. Hours of waiting, days lost, sleepless night, but I was so determined. Finally, Ifan Health agreed to help. They supported part of the cost of Hassan's surgery. I handled the rest. After visiting 6 different hospitals, a surgery was finally done at Lasut Hospital successfully. Hassan stayed in the hospital for 1 month and recovered for 4 more months. 4 long months of pain, healing and hope. And then the miracle happened. Ifan Health called and said there was good news. I asked them what the good news was. Hassan has been selected by Stanbic IBTC Bank for a fully sponsored prosthetic leg and full education scholarship until he turns 18. I broke down in tears. After months